Welcome to Cooking with LaTrey Sorelli, brought to you by Columbus Vegetable Oils. You're joining the three girls, the three sisters, the Rini girls. It's Gracie, it's Joe, and I'm Bibi. And thank you again for joining us. Today we are making
cheese-stuffed zucchini.
And it's very, very good for you.
It's a good, yes, a healthy recipe. What I like about this is that if you're trying to watch your weight, you can use this as an entree, and it's a meatless dish. So I would just add a salad.
That's a great idea.
I would add a salad, and that would be my dinner.
Why not?
Yep.
Don't you think?
I guess. Now, Bibi was talking about the other thing. What were you saying?
Of course, she goes the other way.
Yeah.
She's like,
well, no. You know
she
what?
wanted to put ice cream on it. But
No.
not a good idea.
Not on this. A lot of things, but not on this. No, I was thinking about maybe
Mike
getting
puts
sausage.
giardiniera on everything. You put ice cream on everything.
There you go. Or chocolate, one or the other. No, actually, I was thinking about, but you can use the turkey sausage of adding some, cooking some sausage, crumbling some sausage, and cooking, and adding that to the stuffing, and then it could be like an entree. Don't you think? I think it'd be sort of tasty, actually.
Right? Yes. Absolutely.
So something you could try?
Not me, but
no.
you go ahead.
Okay. You know, you reminded me of Mom just now.
I know I did.
oh gosh.
Well, you know what? The older I get, the more I look. I look there and go, oh, Mom, you're looking right back at me.
That's not a bad thing.
That's not a bad thing, right?
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna get started.
We're gonna get started.
Yeah.
We're gonna trim the ends of the zucchini.
Yeah, and you know, Joe and I are gonna show you what to do with these. I'll cut this in half first. We did wash these really well earlier.
And you're going to slice it in half lengthwise.
Yeah. Anytime you leave a skin on, always remember how well you want to wash it.
And you know what, too? Really be aware when you go buy zucchini, those big suckers are not really very good because you know what? They go to seed. When you open this zucchini, you don't see seeds inside here.
Oh,
and that's the problem. If you buy things that are too big, and they're tempting because, you know, if they're two for $1, you think you get more for your money. Not really.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not getting quality.
No,
you're just getting quantity.
So what we use is a grapefruit spoon.
Okay, that's awesome.
And we just clean the inside out like this, and you want to get as much as you can. The grapefruit spoon's nice because it's got the little serrated edge to it, and you can get all the filling out. Okay, so you're just going to scrape it out because what we're going to do is we're going to cook the or saute you know, the stuff that we're taking out
Remember how Mom used to use a grapefruit knife for everything? That was her favorite little tool for about a couple of years.
Yeah, she went. I think she went to bed with it.
Yeah.
You guys are doing an excellent job, I must say.
I was being a little bit awkward here, but that's okay.
Okay. We're just gonna put them in the pan.
Not rocket science.
Okay.
Right? Did you spray that pan before you did it?
No, I didn't. But you know what? I realized I don't think you really have to.
Oh, you don't think so?
No.
Okay, here you
because
go.
I was going to spray it afterwards.
All right, there you go.
Okay. So now we're going to do this. These are a little bit big, so we'll fit those all in there. And then we're going to go over to the stove because we have to take the you know, the stuffing that we took out, and we're going to saute that.
And you're going to saute that.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're going to first heat some oil in your pan.
Right.
Okay, here you go.
Okay. All right.
Take it away, dear.
Okay, so now I'm going to heat a little olive oil in a pan. Okay. How many teaspoons was it, Grace? I don't remember.
There's 2 teaspoons, B.
2 teaspoons of olive oil, right?
So it's not very much. It's not even
Yeah, and actually that is especially for 2 servings. It's very limited. So we're just going to heat this oil a little bit. Okay, so now the oil's nice and hot. We're going to add a little garlic to it. Ooh, a little sizzle there, huh? Okay, get that going. Okay, so just get that for a minute there like that. And then we're going to add the pulp. This is the pulp from the zucchini that we took out earlier. Okay. And now the sliced mushrooms. Gracie, what was it, about a cup or, I don't remember.
1 cup of sliced mushrooms.
Yeah, and we did use sliced, and you know what? I had mentioned, Joe, we were talking about chopping them.
They would disappear to nothing, I think, if you chop
I think that was a great point, because originally I was thinking about them, but you were right. Leave them like just nice big slices. I know you say that, and Joe, you are. You know, the oldest is always right, right, Joe?
Go ahead, rub it in.
Okay. Okay, so this is just about ready. Ooh, it looks nice and a little sauteed and a little.
It smells yummy.
Doesn't it smell great?
Oh, that garlic.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. You know, garlic, we're just not going to be talking to anybody later. Because nobody will want to talk to us.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
So now, what are we doing now?
Okay, what are we doing now? We're going to transfer this into a bowl.
Okay.
And then we're going to add the mozzarella cheese. And we're adding 4 ounces of mozzarella.
And Grace, for the diet, it is reduced fat.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Very good. And what's next?
And we're going to add the basil.
Of course, basil. Well, zucchini and basil. That's what summer's all about in the garden,
And
right?
then some parsley.
Okay. We got this all from my yard.
My parsley did terrible this year. I can't
I'm
understand
surprised, Joe,
why.
because your herbs always grow really well.
I'm not sure what happened.
And then we're adding some seasonings. And the seasonings include some salt and pepper.
Okay.
Just a little bit,
Yeah.
just to taste. Okay.
And what's that other one?
Well, you know what?
Oh, that's the...
that you save for the end. That you put that on top of the zucchini once you
okay.
fill them now.
Okay. All
so
right.
now you've got your hollowed out zucchini, which we have in a little casserole dish.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to fill these. Okay? Okay, so really right now, after we've hollowed them out, and our fillings all mixed together, we're just going to stuff them and just put it, this is always, it's interesting, it's always a good amount to put in the shells that you've got. So usually
This smells so good.
Doesn't that look great?
It really does.
Now this is, what we're making now is 2 zucchini, and this is really 2 servings. Again, if you want to make more, you can make, a bigger quantity.
Or if you're having this for dinner. Now, if you were going to have this for dinner, would you just only eat 2 of these? That might be. What do you think, Grace? Since
I would add some other vegetable, like a salad or something, and I would eat. Yes.
Exactly.
I would just eat 2.
okay.
Because I figured out the calories in it.
One thing I thought was sort of neat, at the farmer's market this year, I saw they have round zucchini. And I thought that might be sort of interesting.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'll show you one.
Okay.
And then also,
That looks like you could use a little something.
almost like some baby zucchini,
There you
because
go.
the baby zucchini are always sort of fun too.
Oh, yeah.
And then I usually take, well, first of all, we have to put the cheese on, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to
Sprinkle
sprinkle
a little
the
bit of
cheese.
cheese.
Oh
on
my
top
goodness,
there.
that smells
Okay.
so good.
There we go.
So you're sprinkling a little bit of Parmesan after you're done.
Right.
Okay.
And then I just like to always add paprika to something baking like this because it adds a nice
It
little
makes
color.
it look pretty.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a nice color.
Nice
to
color.
it. Yeah. Okay. Just like that. So that's all ready. And now we're ready to pop it in the oven. But you do put it in the oven covered.
And you sprayed them too. Remember you
you're
said that
right,
you...
Joe. Yeah, that was good. Gracie, we want to use
Oh,
that for a
you're going to
second.
use the spray?
Yeah. We just, I sprayed it a little bit. It's almost like for a little bit of cooking. It seems to cook evenly and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so
Great.
we're going to cover this and we're going to put it in the oven. Alrighty. So now we're just going to put it in the oven. And Gracie, you were just asking about why do you cover it. You have to remember the shell of a zucchini is a little bit thick. And cooking it just steams it a little bit so it cooks all the way through.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Right.
I
so
see.
right now we cook it for 30 minutes covered, and then we're going to take the lid off and then cook it for another 15.
So it's nice and brown.
So
Yeah.
brown's on the, yes. on
It's
the top.
really enticing. And I think we're ready to try this,
Yes,
but
we
before
are.
we sample it, we cut them up just a little, little small portions here. We're going to have some wine.
Oh, yay.
And what did you have for us, Joe?
Well, we have a Sauvignon Blanc, which is a nice summertime wine. Goes well with what we're having.
You don't look like you like the idea, Joe. Joe's got the most
It's not
expressive.
her Chardonnay.
She's got the most expressive face
Oh, I'm
I've ever
sorry.
seen.
She
No, it's
likes
not a
her
bad thing.
Chardonnay.
It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's because you're expressing
No,
yourself.
it's okay. No, this is good. This is, this will be nice. Change of pace. Oh, dear. Thank you, Grace.
Okay, and we're going to try our zucchini here. This looks great. I'm really anxious to try it. Gracie, I know you haven't had it before, or you don't really make it.
No,
It's
I've
something-
never made this before. So I'm anxious to try it and to make
good.
it.
It's funny. I was having a little trouble finding small ones because it's the summer and everything is really big. So one of the reasons I didn't really want to use that because I thought the skin on that is very, very thin, and I thought it might not support. When you once you scooped it out and everything.
Yes.
And then I was thinking about the yellow, but yellow doesn't scoop. You can't scoop the pulp out the same way. So I really do think the green is the best.
Zucchini's the best. The green zucchini, I think, works
But
well.
I love this. This is really tasty.
This reminds me of something, though, too. It's
Does
really
it?
good, but I can't put my finger on what it is.
I thought the same thing.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, maybe we'll have to think about it. Well, it'll come to us probably at 2 in the morning.
It's delicious.
It's very good.
And this is one thing I do sometimes. Not a lot, because I know Joe says it'll overpower it, but I'll add a little pesto to the filling too. Because I always like to add pesto to things because I think it's a flavor, but you have to be careful if you add too much, it's all you taste is basil.
Everything's pesto.
Yeah, and that's, it's a good
Right.
flavor, but you don't want everything to taste the same.
Exactly.
So, time for a little toast.
Cheers.
As Mom always said,
Cooking's a labor of love.
And she truly meant it.
Yes, she
Yes,
did.
she did. And she passed it on to us, didn't she?
And to our kids, kind of too, don't you think?
Hopefully.
They
I
all
think
loved
so.
cooking with Grandma.
Yes. Who didn't? And I think that's one of the reasons why your granddaughter loves cooking with you.
Please click on the link below this video for the recipe we made today. Stand Up to Cancer is the official charity of La Tre Sorelle. Our whole family supports the Stand Up to Cancer organization.